Day. From the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports. See Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
First opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Certainly. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Chiefs offense coming out here and bringing them onto the field. The most valuable player of last year's Super Bowl, and that's Patrick Mahomes.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Mahomes now on first down. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
And a first down, Chiefs.
First down, Mahomes throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's second down. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Mahomes firing complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch, just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
On 4th down, here's KC punter Tyler Newsome. The All-Pro Deontay Harris deep for New Orleans. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Saints offense now getting set here and leading them out in what could be his final NFL season. The game's all-time leading passer, that's Drew Brees.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. A run, it's Murray. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. A shotgun snap for Hill. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Mecole Hardman, Pro Bowler last year as a rookie, is deep for KC. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Kansas City taking the field for their second drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Well, the pass is taken in by Hill. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
First down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
Williams, the ball carrier.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
From just shy of midfield, Mahomes, and he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 42. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Kansas City.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
15.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So that'll back him up 5. Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, and ends up spilling it for a loss.
Second and 16. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And this is going to be incomplete.
And that drop will cause a little bit of angst for the play caller because you know they've worked all week game planning and flexing the tight end out and making him a matchup issue for the defense. They had what they wanted, and he drops the ball.
Yeah, just couldn't hang on to the slant.
The kick is good. Makes the score Chiefs 3, Saints nothing.
So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defense is awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the turn.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just
Either
not the tie. But yeah,
either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
At their own 23-yard line.
Out comes the Saints offensive unit and the NFC playoff race. Let's have a look at it. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
But you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play.
That too.
Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes it 2nd and 9. Now Breeze finding Kamara, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run with Murray. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
Number 28, Latavius Murray, the ball carrier.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Alvin Kamara, the ball carrier. Tackle made right at midfield. A 6-yard pickup.
From midfield, here's Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. Now look at the numbers for Thomas from a week ago. 5 catches, 54 yards.
And in doing preparation for the game, you notice where guys rank in the league in terms of statistical categories. He's 4th in the league in receiving yards. That caught my attention in a positive way.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Kamara.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Shotgun now for Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On first down, Breeze. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. From the gun, it's Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. We'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Jared Cook.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
With the score, Chiefs 3, Saints nothing.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Here's Breeze. Got him in. He finds Sanders. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Goal at the 9-yard line.
Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
you can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Now Breeze. Throw left side complete. That's Murray. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
Unbelievable.
Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Second and goal from the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
They'll run it with Kamara. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Saints have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So that drive spans 13 plays. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Chiefs take over first and 10.
KC's offense ready to take over. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And going deep for Hill. That's caught at the 25. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
A gain of 55.
Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone. Now here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
Williams. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 15-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second and 1. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up third down.
Marcus Williams on coverage.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. The sack by Marcus Hunt. And Charles, they only needed a yard there. They try to pass the football. What do you think?
Well, I can't really go all out and kill them for the call because that 3rd and 1 fake and throw it over the top for a big play, that often does work. But in this situation, the pressure got to him.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He hit his first one. This from 44 yards out now. Butker's kick here is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
Chiefs 6.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23.
And out trots Jared Cook with the rest of his offensive mates. You look at the numbers for him, and 1,000 yards obviously well within his sights, barring injury. He will get there. The question, will he get there in this game?
Well, he would love to. Duh, right? Of course he would. But, you know, watching him play this year, we often talk about defenses, you know, allocating extra resources to try and stop a guy of his ilk, right? But you know what else kicks in? His pride to say, okay, I don't care how many you throw in my direction, I'm still going to find a way to get open. I will use different moves. I will move against formation. I will come underneath routes and try and run through some people and kind of get natural picks in order to work his way open. He wants to get that 1,000, and he doesn't want any less passes to come to his direction.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Murray. They'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
28, Latavius Murray, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Breeze fighting to stay upright. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Breeze sacked by Chris Jones.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Third and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Now Breeze. Oh, pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Frank Clark, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Seems to me that our friend Old Momentum, I think he's definitely changed teams in this game.
It's only going to grow after that sack, and now, heck, they can get the ball back here and possibly even get the lead. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Nice stiff arm.
Underused, but still effective.
They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked to his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday you press it a little bit. This might be the case.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Mahomes. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire.
Mahomes pass.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the 2nd half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So now here comes the field goal team for the third time today. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Saints take over.
Here now, a look at Drew Brees in our player spotlight. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because, as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
Now, he'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
from the 25 on second down. Brees gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas.
That's good.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Brees now. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Alvin Kamara. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 40.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Brees. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
That's another Saints 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Brees. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Brees. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would do
even
for
know
them?
why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 5. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it all culminates in the Saints touchdown. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Here's Mecole Hardman. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 33.
The KC offense and Clyde Edwards-Helaire getting the ball back here. You can count his carries on one finger. They've only given him the rock one time, Charles. What gives?
So we can't draw any conclusions just yet. He has to touch the ball multiple times in order to get into a rhythm and have a chance to have success. You know what else gets into a rhythm? The offensive line. They feel better about what they're doing when they know they've had multiple opportunities to get it done.
Yeah, well, the conclusion we can draw so far, they're losing here in the second quarter. Let's see if they change tunes. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Open man is Hill. He's got it. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Mahomes now on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
At their own 48-yard line.
Getting set to go again here, the Saints and Drew Brees march out there again on offense. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And he finds Cook. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Jared Cook.
He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing again is Hill. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
For the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In our game, it was the right arm of Drew Brees that led the way in the first half. His guys have the lead, as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24.
Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Brees going to throw. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. It's a 4-yard pickup. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Brees going to try and throw on 3rd down. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A 1st down and then some. 36 yards.
On 3rd down, it's very simple. Make sure you get beyond the sticks, make the catch, pick up the 1st down. But in this case, he turned it into bonus time and was off to the races for a monster play.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Brees leaves this one with Kamara. And he stopped immediately there.
Alvin Kamara on the carry.
Tackle made there by Frank Clark.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Chiefs' 34-yard line.
Now Brees throwing on 2nd down. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. The big money man, Chris Jones, getting in there to bring him to the ground.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Third and long now after the sack of Brees, and the Saints up against it here. Shotgun now for Brees. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked it down to force a 4th down?
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash, this from 53. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will extend their lead even further.
Next the score is Saints 20, Chiefs 9.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field. But they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
1st and 10. At their own 22-yard.
Set to take over, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get...
And he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
First down.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
And that will be incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think... And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Saints will have the football back. The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a 2nd time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that 2nd score here in the 3rd quarter.
But they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half. He's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big 2nd half.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe they'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Breeze on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans first.
I know I'm an old defender, but I've got to give credit where credit's due. That was smart play calling right there on 3rd and 4. They didn't need to do too much. Just let their guy get out there and sit down in the zone, and they hit him for the completion for the 1st down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw, it's Breeze. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, how about that reaction there from a defensive end? Able to recognize the screen pass trying to happen. Broke off his pass rush, and then get back to tackle the running back. That's a very athletic and intelligent play. Reminds me of you working out and seeing that the treadmill's open and getting there before anyone else.
See, I know you're just patronizing me right now. Everybody knows at home that that is nothing but a shot at me, and I'll take it, absorb it, and we'll move on. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 19.
First,
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Thomas. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Now they'll run. Murray. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Latavius Murray with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. And the lead is up to 18 now. That time a 9-play drive. And it culminates with a Latavius Murray touchdown run. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman. And now here comes Kansas City. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans. Rolling along here in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 10. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
6 yards.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he finds Seals-Jones complete.
Mahomes pass complete to Ricky Seals-Jones. A gain of 7. First down, Kansas City.
Going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
First down, Chiefs.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. A gain of 6 there on first.
6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. That's to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Chief linemen might have moved. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They get the penalty yardage back plus a yard, 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Now Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And he's got it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
To Mecole Hardman.
Mecole Hardman with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer.
And that touchdown ends a streak, for lack of a better word, of 3 field goals that they put on the board previously. They finally cracked the code.
Yeah, they've been down there. They've been in enemy territory, as you said. They just hadn't been able to punch it in until that point. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown.
Harrison Butker.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 20.
The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Alvin Kamara.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
The 25-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Brees. Now Brees lost the football.
Patrick Mahomes sacked. A fumble on the play.
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Brees. That'll be complete to Cook. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. Here's Thomas Morstead now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Here's Hardman to return. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense set to go. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now here's Mahomes. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
1st down, Kansas City.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones.
Mahomes pass.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down.
Chiefs.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try to get the ball back again.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Roughing the passer, defense.
That's not good enough, man.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Here's Edwards-Helaire, and he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Kansas City. Demario Davis on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Saints' 15-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. That's complete right around the 8. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another 1st down. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Throwing now is Mahomes. Pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. David Onyemata in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
Mahomes pass. Complete to
3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Looking to throw is Mahomes. This will be caught just inside the 10.
Mahomes pass. Complete to Travis Kelce. A gain of 10.
He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the 1st.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a 1st down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
Butker's kick here is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
27, Chiefs 19.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point, or in this case, a field goal.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few 1st downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. That's running left side to start the drive is complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
Kamara, the ball carrier. He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a young.
Again, it's Kamara. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Good.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. While he gets attended to, we'll step aside. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Play action, Breeze. Sanders has it over the middle. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Back to throw, Breeze. Escapes the sack. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will bump the lead up to 11.
Saints 30, Chiefs 19.
So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game. His 3rd field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
On the return, the Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard.
Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs. Down by 11, 1:39 to go. Their long win streak in great peril as they come up 1st and 10. Mahomes now on 1st down. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Mahomes pass.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Mahomes dropping one to Williams here.
Mahomes pass.
Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes gets this one to Hill. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. Back to throw. Mahomes. Able to get away. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
That keeps the score. Saints 30.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none. because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. And the Saints are going to get to this one, so that should about do it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. The Saints in victory formation now as they'll take the knee. Drew Brees with a kneel down, and that ought to do it. So time to start going in the other direction as they come on now 3rd and long. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for the Saints, it's a